welcome to Eat Right by George. We're here in Frankenmuth, and I'm going to be taking you to the Frankenmuth, Michigan Brewery and giving you a little tour of the brewery here on Eat Right by George. Eat Right by George, the healthy cooking show showing you how it can be delicious. And on today's show, I'm going to be speaking to Ryan Kuhanger, Chief of Operations of the Frankenmuth Brewery and Restaurant. Hello, Ryan.
Hey, how we doing?
Good. Great to have you on the show.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Tell us a little bit about how pure and delicious your beer here is.
Gosh, you know, drinking beer at the Frankenmuth Brewery is a great thing. And it's because we follow a very, very strict German law called the Reinheitsgebot Purity Law, which means our beer only has 4 ingredients: water, yeast, hops, and malted barley. That's it. And it's a German law that was passed many years ago. In fact, the 500th anniversary is coming up here in 2 years, I believe. And it's because of that law that you get very clean, healthy, hearty beer. We don't add any preservatives to it, add it to shelf life. When you're drinking beer here at the brewery, there's no pasteurization process done to it. It's just good, clean, healthy beer.
I know, I'm just drinking this, I can just taste it. It's so wholesome.
Yeah, this is our Twisted Helles right here. And we call it Twisted because it's got a little bit of orange and lemon rind added to the end of the brewing process. And Helles is the German word for light. This is the perfect summer beer right here, whether you're on the beach, on a boat, in the golf cart. This is what you want to be drinking.
Oh yeah, I can tell. Wow, I really love this. First time I ever had it.
Yeah, it is a delicious beer, and we brew a lot of this all summer long. It's one of our most popular beers in the summer. It comes in a can instead of a bottle, which is very unique and easy to carry around with you when you are out camping in the woods or golfing in a golf cart. It works really great.
And I think you were telling me earlier that even a lot of people experience having a bad hangover when they drink beer. When you drink this one,
you really don't get that hangover when you're drinking good, clean beer. It's when you add those chemicals, and I'm not mentioning any names, but other companies add chemicals into their beer that give it a longer shelf life. We don't do any of that. So you're not going to get that chemically hangover.
Wow, it gives you another incentive to try it out.
Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, I encourage anybody to come up here to Frankenmuth. It's a really nice town, and this brewery, the Frankenmuth Brewery, is the oldest brewery in the state of Michigan. 2 years ago, actually, marked our 150th anniversary of making great Frankenmuth beer.
Wow, amazing. That's a long time. I just can't imagine.
Yeah, you know, Frankenmuth itself was founded in 1845 when these 15 missionaries came over here to spread Christianity. Well, of course, if you know anything about Germans and spreading Christianity, first step was to build a church. Second step, a brewery.
Yeah.
You know, that's why we like to refer to our beer as Lutheran lemonade.
Yeah. Oh wow. Tell us a little bit about brewing process.
Well, you know, the brewing process here is not too complex because we follow this German purity law. We have 3 kettles here at the brewery, and it starts off in the first kettle, which we heat up with a bunch of water, and then add the malted barley to it, and that's going to steep like tea, and it'll sit in there for a couple of hours, and then it gets transported to our second tank. We have over 2 miles of stainless steel piping in this building that transports our beer to different serving tanks. And so it'll sit in that second one called the lauter tun. It's got a big rake in the middle of it, and it kind of separates the malted barley from the liquid. That liquid gets back over into our first tank, and that malted barley we actually give to a local farmer here in Frankenmuth who feeds it to his cattle, and they love it. They absolutely love it. Then after it's in this tank, the hops get added to it. So now you have 3 ingredients: your water, your malted barley, and your hops. From there, it will go into our final tank, the whirlpool, and that's where everything kind of swishes around together. A little more science happens into that, and then off to the fermentation building, where it'll sit 2 to 4 weeks, depending on what type of a beer you're making, whether it be an ale or a lager. It'll sit in there, and then from there, boom, right into our serving tanks, into our bar area, and right on tap, nothing but clean, fresh beer.
Yeah, I see that. It's amazing. The sunlight is like reflecting on it. You just see the purity in that.
It looks good, doesn't it?
Yes.
So as we say in Frankenmuth, when we're toasting somebody, we like to use the German word Prost.
Prost. To our health.
Yeah, health and happiness.
And happiness. Well, I want to thank you for joining me here on You're Right by George. It's been a pleasure having you. And, tell me a little bit about this. Fantastic about
Oh yeah, this machine right behind me here that looks like it came out of a Willy Wonka movie is our old brewing machine. This is actually the original brewing piece of equipment here from 1862. It all has German lettering and dials on here. And we don't actually use this machine anymore. We have a touchscreen computer in the middle of it. But this is a piece of brewing history, not only for the state of Michigan, but for the entire country.
Wow. You were saying that tornado actually hit the brewery?
Back in 1996, an F3 tornado came right through this side street here, hopping on houses and hopping right on top of the Frankenmuth Brewery, wiping it out. We rebuilt it and reopened in 2003 as a brewery and a restaurant. We could actually fit 750 people in here at one time to drink beer and eat a bratwurst sandwich.
Wow. 700 happy people.
That's right, that's right.
And you do have a very nice menu too.
We do. We feature several different items, anywhere from pizzas to bratwurst to a nice steak. We try to incorporate a lot of our beer into the recipes as well, such as our fish and chips, beer battered, our beer battered onion rings, and various other menu items.
All homemade.
That's right.
Awesome. Well, I want to encourage everybody to come out here and try the wonderful beer and the great food here. And I want to thank you for being on the show with me.
Awesome. Thanks a lot.
Welcome.
Die Ratten auf den Rock des Weibes